Come and take a sewing tutorial for this bag. Here are all the materials. In addition, we need to prepare a pair of scissors. First we're going to take the thread. This is our thread. We can take the thread from the surface. You can also take it from the center of the thread ball. There is a knot on the surface of the line, so I take it from the center. It would be better to pull the thread from the center. If you can't take it out here, just take the line from the other side. After taking the line, we're going to measure. How long thread are we going to take to sew? The length of this grid piece shall prevail. We take it 12 times. That's 12 times the normal. Because our thread is elastic, you can't straighten it like this to take 12 times. Instead, take 12 times the line segment under normal conditions. That's it, just the same as the length. To times 3 times and so on need to take 12 times. Okay, I've taken 12 times the line segment now. We can cut it off. Next take out the suture needle. Pass the thread through the suture needle. After passing through the suture needle, we can pull this line a little bit. Just hook it with our needle. Don't let our needle fall out. Next we start sewing. When sewing, it is 7 times 7 squares in a set. Now let's find where the needle is inserted. We can count from this grid in the corner. Count 7 holes diagonally, including its original hole. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And this is where we enter the needle. If you're not sure, you can count from here to here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It is right. This is where we put the needle. We're going to run the thread through here. After passing through, we're going to leave some thread outside. Leave some thread outside. Then we are in the process of sewing. To press this thread on our back.
When we were sewing just now,
pulled this line for a long time so we can tweak it a little bit. That is, our thread can be slightly, pull over a little. It's not for us to sew with 2 threads, but you don't have to pull that long when sewing. So I suggest you put this thread, pull a little more, after we insert the needle from the 7th hole. Then go down from the 1st hole. Go through like this. At first we have 2 lines and we can see, but sew to the back and wear a single thread. We sew with 1 thread. The next stitch we will start from the 2nd hole on the right. Put it on. This is the 1st hole. This is the 2nd hole to go through. Then go through the 2nd hole below. Then we don't have to pull so hard for the first 2 stitches, because we want to prevent this thread from being pulled out. Then go to sew and turn. Come up through the 3rd hole. Then go down the 3rd hole below. The right side also comes up from the 4th hole. Then go through the 4th hole below. The rest follow the same pattern. We quickly threaded the line through up to the 7th hole. And then I went through it quickly. When sewing here, we need to pay attention a little bit. You can take a look at the thread on the back. When sewing, we need to tuck the thread ends under the back side. The lines we sew are all diagonal like this. Just now we are from the 2nd hole goes all the way to the 7th hole. They are all sewn together using this incremental method. Next we're going to decrement. After sewing it out, it is a square. Then the next needle is from this hole. The hole on the left goes into the needle. And here too. The 2nd hole counting upwards from this one. Inject the needle from here. Continue to the 3rd hole and turn. Then go down the 3rd hole here. Okay, the last stitch comes up from the 6th hole. This is the 6th hole. This is the 7th hole. We come up from the 6th hole. Go down the 6th hole here. Don't get it wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, go down from the 6th. Now, we have finished sewing the first set of grid patterns. Then during the sewing process, the thread tail from our cast-on has been tucked behind the work. We must check after sewing the first set. Check like me. Our square plaid only takes up the whole position of 7 times 7. You can count from here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are exactly 7 holes here. Then it's the same on the other side. Including this hole 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It is a square of 7 times 7. Some friends if he made it was 8 times 8. If you do this later, it will not match. So you've done the first set. Be sure to count if it is 7 times 7. After making sure the first set is correct, we're going to do the second set. Then, for the needle insertion point, count 7 holes as before. Let's start counting from this hole, because they are into sets. The holes in the middle are shared. So we're going to count the stitches from this position. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and insert the needle from here. If you are unsure whether this hole position is correct, you can start from this hole. Count again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's right, it's our 7th vacancy in the corner. After coming up from here we're going from. The 7th hole in this set goes down here. Their adjacent holes are shared. Then we need to pay attention when we go down. We need to push the line forward. Then enter from its left. Insert the needle from its left. Let me show you what the back looks like. You need to push it over here. In that case, it will be more beautiful when we sew it out. Inject the needle from here. Next, it's exactly the same as this set. And then we put the needle in from here. Just count 1 hole up from here. If it is included, it is 2 holes. 1, 2 needles from here. Just like we started the needle from here. Come up from here. After coming up, go down from here. Then move on to the next stitch. Go down this needle. It is exactly the same as the set we just sewed. Then, everyone completes the sewing on their own. When the next seam is here, let's take a look again. It has now been sewn to the 7th hole. We have been steadily increasing. Next we're going to decrement. Then sew out a square. Then it's going to the left so it can't go up. To the left. The stitching below proceeds upwards. Then sew the rest for it and so on. Now I've sewn the second set too. We will follow this method later. Keep sewing. Keep repeating. Then sew all the way to this position. We skip the sewing process in the middle. Let's take a look when the lower seam is here. Okay, this one has been sewn. And then we have so many lines left. So when we sew the next set, the line can be taken 11 times the distance. We don't have to take 12 times, because there's so much left after sewing. Finally, we're going to hide this thread. Go in from the back. Then, bring it out at the appropriate spot. Just cut it with scissors from here. It's the same as our initial hidden thread. At the beginning, when we conceal the thread, we simply press it underneath during the sewing process. And then finally, we will thread the line through these lines. So our first group is done. After the first group of sewing is completed, we're going to sew the second group. If I take the line, I just take 11 times the line segment. Everyone take this line by yourself, because our bag is black and white. All other styles use the same sewing method, so when we sewed the second group of whites, it's not sewn to this position, but sewn to this position. These 2 places are to be reserved for black. Let's take a look. You can count squares from here. They are shared. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, we need to sew the white thread into the square. Okay, this was the 7th one just now, also the first one in this row. Then we count from here. The 7th hole of the diagonal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're going to insert the needle from here. After the needle is inserted, we're going to leave a little thread outside. It's exactly the same as the beginning here. Then when we are sewing, we're going to press this thread to the back. Then come up and down from here. Just go down from here. From here up is the 7th. Also the first in this row. Make no mistake. The next step is to inject the needle from this side and turn, then go down from here. Exactly the same as before. Then we are in the process of sewing. To put this thread behind us, press it on the back. It's the thread on the back. We're going to press it down during the sewing process. We skip this sewing process because the sewing method is exactly the same as before. After the sewing is done, their adjacent holes are set aside. Then we will use black fabric strips to sew. Then we sew this group. It's just a matter of copying this one and pasting it here. Then after this one is sewn, we'll sew the third group next. Just copy this one for it twice. Let's take a look at the effect after sewing. White, we sewed 3 complete strips. We started stitching from here. Next we're going to sew the black thread. It is also necessary to sew 3 black ones. Then we needle from here to sew. The length of the thread used and the stitching process are exactly the same. We needle from here. From these 2 white, the hole in the middle should be needle sewn. We need to pull harder this time, because this hole has been used many times. After passing through, leave some thread outside. Then you can count from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and come down from here. Next we will come up from the right and turn. Down from the left. Our lines are perpendicular to white. 90 degrees vertical. You can see it after I finish sewing this one. We need to pay attention when sewing here. Let's not miss these 2 stitches. Come up from here. Then go down this way. Now we have sewn one of the black threads. You can see the texture. Our white line looks like this. Then the black line looks like this. They happen to be vertical. 90-degree texture. All black lines and all white lines, their textures are vertical. Next we sew sets 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 in sequence.